something? The God who set this up will come himself, and every plan you make, he will make come to naught. Believe it.
Yes.
But Amos on line 2, how you doing, sir?
I'm so fine. I am so grateful. Praise the Most High.
Isn't he awesome?
He is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See, and when I praise the Most High in English, and my other brothers and sisters praise in English, it is a unified spirit.
Yes.
See, me and you can't be saying hallelujah in English.
Yes.
And others saying the same thing but in different language. It's confusion. It's confusing. Now, all praising God, you understand, but it's confusing. The Most High don't move like that.
Amen.
Now, you read from Article 23 of the Bahamian Supreme Law.
Yes.
Well, I shall come out of the Universal Supreme Law
Article
as an
19.
emissary to what
Article
you read.
19.
Article 19. You're the
I got
best.
it. I got it.
Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion
Yes.
and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media.
Yes.
And regardless of frontier.
Yes.
Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Google Plus. Thank you, all the social media. Thank you, all the Bahamian radio talk shows over the years who have put up with the voice of Amos Jr. Miller. You see, we are the truth. We are because Christ is.
No, we respect your right to use
That's right.
the facilities which are owned by the Bahamian people. It's the property of the Bahamian people. And once you are on point, on the subject, not trying to get elected or something else strange.
Yes, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what I want to add to the discussion tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Those who have got in bed with our government officials and religious officials and our civil society officials, it does not matter what the Bahamian people did not know or don't know. When, like you said, when the time comes, there is something called a referendum. Okay? And if some of these things that were signed, there was no referendum, then we have a difference in freedom of opinion and expression.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, any politician, representative who speaks for the Bahamian people but doesn't first get our input on the matter, whatever is said, whatever is signed can be overruled.
Exactly.
Because the majority of the Bahamian people determine the way forward on any matter.
Right. And I want it to be known, when we say everyone, we mean everyone in accordance to law.
Yes.
That's correct.
Don't try to get smart or go ahead of the spirit, because I hear in the spirit someone saying, "Oh, yeah, see, all right." No, that ain't for you.
No, that ain't mean you.
Jesus said, "There's a way to come to the Father.
Yeah.
Any other way, you're a thief."
Right.
Yes.
And a thief also will start off by lying.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? And by the time he get to teeth in,
he's a
your
murderer.
life is next.
Yeah.
Or at least on the line. Because once he didn't see what he got away with for stealing that birth out of lying, that's why I said, to lie don't make a right. So if they want to make it right, the individual interests, okay? Article 18 in the Universal Supreme Law says everyone who is legal now has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. Because this is the United Nations Day. They're having their dime, okay, in respect to protecting religious freedoms and other matters. You see, remember I mentioned the Bahamian people. Everything starts with God, and everything will end with God.
Amen.
It ain't started with us.
No.
Last time I read the Bible, last time I checked history books, this world didn't start with man. It started with a source beyond human comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
So I speak the things that I desire that isn't in my life today.
Mm-hmm.
As if it is. That's
yes,
why I said
that's
to
called
them,
talking by faith. Now listen here, but Amos.
The invisible, indivisible.
Now,
we are the inalienable and indivisible.
Yes. Now you need to hold on some stuff for Friday night for the prayer, because I got to get some other people in on this constitutional freedom conversation and expression. Now I'm glad you shared the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and I had that right on top because a judge from the West Indies recently decided that the press should be muzzled, and that has not been challenged by any member of the press or anyone else, but that is completely contrary.
The state, the fifth power, have fallen down, but you see, as sure as the Most High showed up in our lives in many ways, He have showed up in the very nature. Every technology was created from something that the Creator placed in this world. He created it all. So it is all for His honor
and His glory.
Yahweh Elohim's Son, glory. Messiah Yeshua spirit is real.
Amen. I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go now, Brother. I gotta let you go. Philippa, my namesake. The question of how he's going to do what he's going to do.
Well, what you have to do is let God be God and Him alone. He needs no help.
Exactly.
And we need to make a decision.
Amos on the line. But Amos, how you doing this evening?
I am fine. I am doing awesome. How
are you? What you got for us?
Everyone good?
Yeah, we're all good, Amos.
We need to turn Brother Amos up.
I can tell everybody one thing. I am a Bahamian first.
Amen.
Okay? Now, outside of that, and I'm saying that with the greatest respect, no pun intended. Okay? You see, when I hear of B.O.B., we think Bank of the Bahamas, hey?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to draw something to your attention and remind you. The first B.O.B. Also came in a form of a speech, ban or break.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, so we are only humans. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We know that. However, that have absolutely nothing to do with illegal migration. And yes, my brother Adam in studio, it's amazing that when they wish to address certain PR as it relates to protecting religious freedoms, we can't talk about that unless we mention climate change. Now, which one we want to deal with? I agree with you. Yes, the climate has changed because the Most High is in the midst. All climate have to change when the presence of the living God shows up. You don't have to like how He moves, because broad is the road that leads to destruction. A narrow road leads to the Creator, and only a few, Scripture says, is going to find that level of spiritual intelligence. Okay? So, this is the bend or the break speech. Number 2. Abaco, Freeport, Grand Bahama. Those minority Bahamians who are what I call, and
Could
we
you
have
turn Brother Amos up, please?
the status quo. Ma'am?
We can't hear Brother Amos too well.
You can hear me better now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so I was saying, those that we have articulated and have given a name to, called the status quo. You remember when the election was won in 2007? The people said, there will not be no business as usual. Okay? Then, if you all listen, okay, we won't have all of those different names degrading God, human beings. Okay? Now, God, human beings have absolutely nothing to do with illegal immigrants. Don't get that mixed up. I love Jesus, But you know what? You can't serve Jesus in thin air unless you are air. And if we allow the migration of illegal immigrants, okay? You see, I take grave offense then tonight as relates to our show. If we fail to suggest with humility and the humble of spirit, to move forward, those in our religious, and I can deal with the church first, then political offices, and any other office, meaning private sector or public, okay, who holds great wealth relative to finances, and you know you're of the white Caucasian, white Q, the minority. This is the message. Number 2, you have to bend, okay? Because this country, individual voters will not go broke over business as usual for the status quo.
I got you.
You got me?
Gotcha.
See, I talk in the spiritual realm because unless we allow the spirit, not by might, not by power. Ain't no power, no might. The most powerful is America, and I on their side.
Yeah,
I send a message to China, and I'm sending a message to those in our government on both sides of the fence. I will not support the Free National Movement or the Progressive Liberal Party or any party who has Bahamians in their party and are pretending to be 100% Bahamian and ashamed of their Haitian heritage. Ban or break. Number 2. You can hear number 3 if y'all need it. Let me know.
Now, Brother Amos. Okay, thank you so much. Now, there's some people that are trying to get it on the show, and they keep calling me on my cell phone. The numbers to call to get it on the show is 325-5403, 325-5404, 325-5405. Or if you're in the Family of Islands, 1-242-300-8255. I hope you got that. 325-5403, 4 or 5. And that'll get you into the show. Some interesting things Brother Amos was sharing there. See, some of the people in the party is ashamed of their Haitian heritage. They ought not be, because if you would be honest about who you are and how you're related to the problem, then we'll know to don't ask you nothing, because you're not going to have an unbiased opinion. Yeah. But if you sitting there playing Bo Peep and everything you say and everything that comes out of your mouth is colored, and a stranger, and then everybody will know, why you say that? Well, what's motivating you? That makes no sense. But it makes sense if we know that your mama was from the mud, right? And she came to pick whatever that was, cucumber, for Mr. What's his name was? Key, years ago, and never went back. Then we understand, and you got an education, and you maybe ran in defense force, and you became somebody in the country. But if you are never clear about how you got to be in the national business, I just think it's real dishonest. Anyway, Maxwell on line 1.
That's because you have some things to do for working people in Grand Bahama. Brother Amos, I'm so sorry we didn't get to you this evening. Tomorrow night, call early, please. And Brother Wesley Campbell.
I'm glad you mentioned that about my good brother here, because he just recently got the Department of Labor to allow him to set up a general trade union.
Wonderful. That legislation finally came to pass, eh?
Yes, it has.
And we are flat out of time, and you come again, we'll talk about it.
Who are ready in Grand Bahama.